Alright guys, so let's rig the character and move it into Unreal. To do this, there are a couple of ways. There is the free way that comes with the Rigify, so we can go Shift A, go into Armature, Rigify Rigs, and then in here we can go Human. Then we can go Alt Z, scale it down. We can move whatever bones we need to wherever they need to be in edit mode. Okay, we need to go to the top. Obviously, we're not going to use this method today, maybe in some other time. But right now, I'm just showing you an idea. We can move it to here. And then the fingers, you can move it, maybe all of it together, like this with G. And then you move it, you align it the right way, roughly to here. This needs to be a bit smaller. Again, we're not using it. I'm just giving you an idea how it goes. You need to do this so the rig is exactly aligned in the mesh. Same goes with the face, so we can move. Obviously, in this case, we're going to scale it down, then we can move, scale it down. But don't follow me. Don't follow me. We're using AutoRigPro for at this time. So let's get rid of what we have here. Bones. Sorry, let's go into object mode and click on the rig and then X and then delete. And let's click on the folder everything. You see that we already applied the scale and transformation on everything. And then what we did is we went right click. So you select everything and then Shift A, Control A, apply all transformation, and then right click and then set origin to geometry. Then you can go into you can click on tab, you can click on 3 and then A to select everything. We don't need proportional editing for this exercise. Then go F3 and recalculate outside, just to ensure that everything is outside as it's supposed to be before exporting. And now let's go back, click here to deselect, go back to object mode, only the body, click again, Control A and apply transformation. And now we have the objects with the right pivot point for us to rig it and to use it in a game. Okay, we might want to paint the skin a bit so it won't be visible when we're deforming, but we'll get to that in a moment. Okay, so let's begin. Click on the body, on the mesh, main mesh. Click on get selected object. It might be hidden, so click on the smart, then get selected object. Click on OK. Then click on add neck to begin. Place it around here. Add the chin, place it around here. You can place it here and move it with G. Click on here, place it on the wrist. Click in here, place it on the tip of the hand. And in here around the root, which is around the center of the body, including the head, ankles as well. Let's place it here. We have a facial, I believe so. This, I think by default is 6. Let's click here on add one more thing. Ensure that the skeleton setting presets goes to UE5 mannequin and not ARP default or UE4. Then click on add facial. Let's hide the hair so we can see the ears. Click in here, move it with G. Click in here, move it with G. This we have to go Alt Z to see the brow. Then we can place the dots aligned to the to the eyebrows. Let's increase, place it like this. Then grab this, move it this way, grab this, move it like this. We have the eye aligned. Same goes with the cheeks. Increase and place it roughly in here. Same with the mouth. Scale down, move the corners. Then just align the rest. We already have symmetry. You guys have nothing to worry about in this case. Let's move it this way. Great. Click here, move it down, right here in the middle for the chin. Let's see. All looks fine. Go to 1. Don't do it like me. Stay on 1. This seems fine. This seems fine. Great. Okay, maybe just a touch down. Oh, we can't do this because we're adding the facial. We'll fix it in a moment. Let's also make sure the settings are correct. We have 2 eyes, not 1. And let's type here I and look for ARP. How did we call it? ARP Delvaria L. This one. And then we have ARP Delvaria R. This one. Okay. We don't have any teeth and we don't have any. No, we do have a chin. We don't have any tongue. And yes, I think we are good to go. Eyes, eyebrows, okay, ears, eyebrows. Okay, great. Let's click on OK. Let's fix the just a little bit down. It doesn't have to be drastic. Great. Okay, and then click on Go. We set the face, we set the body, we click on Go. Great. Now let's ensure that the fingers they do need tweaking, but just look how wonderful the add-on, what a wonderful job it did. It's almost perfect. Let's just align this one really a fractal up like this, and we are perfect. Okay. And the face, let's see how it looks. Great. Great. Feet, great. Okay. Great. In this case, let's just hit here match to rig. And then go to 3. Make sure everything is connected correctly. Let's go to object, select everything beside the hair and the head, which we will parent differently. Then select the rig, go to skin, and I don't want to split any parts or optimize any mesh. I have those things smooth, improve heels weight for better deformation in the game. And let's also click here to scale fix, because it's gonna ask us to do this anyway. For games, I don't think that you should tick this one, but you can experiment and see what's better for you. So we have everything beside the hair and the head selected. Let's click on bind, and then we selected the rig. Let's click on bind. Let's now make sure that everything works perfectly. We can see that we already have groups for everything beside the hair and the head. We have the appropriate, if we click here, we see it's assigned with the rig. We have the groups. This only need the eye, but the rest of the body, let me show you. See, it already have the appropriate groups. It's amazing. The weights. Let's click on the rig, select the head bone, this bone, then select the head, and then select the head, and then the rig, then Control P and then bone. Let's do the same thing with the hair. So again, the hair and then the rig, Control P and bone. Now if we select the rig, go Control Tab and select one of the things, it moves, and so does the hair and the head. Let's just make sure that everything is moving smoothly. Okay, it seems fine. The clothes are moving the right way. This is actually not what I wanted to move. This one is. Okay, it seems fine. I also want to see what we need to paint in case we are missing some of the weights on the objects beside the mesh, but the mesh looks fine. Also make sure, if you're playing it with like me and you want to check the deformation, that the controllers of the elbows are in the right place. Otherwise you're gonna get weird deformation. See what happens? You need to move this way. It's not the right way, neither this one. This is the right way, in the natural way of the body. Okay, never mind, we're not learning any animation now, but again, I want you guys to be able to test it. So we have it, the torso looks fine. I want to also make sure that the feet are moving fine. Okay, this is what I was expecting. See, so this is not something we want to see in a game. And neither the chest. You see the chest, when we deform that area here, it's exposed. So we need to paint this. Again, we're going to move the elbow in a moment. Okay. And we need to paint. We need to paint that area here too. So we have this one, we have the pants, we have this, we have that. And I think it's good. Let's raise it up a bit. Okay, no, there's no issues with well, that we see at the moment. To reset everything, click on A to select all the bones, pose, and then clear all. Let's check the face, even though we haven't made any, you know, any inside of the mouth. Where is the controller? This is the controller for the mouth. Still, I want to see. Okay, so if she would have a mouth, this would be great. And also, let's check the ears. It's a bit difficult to see the ears. Let's hide. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't. To be honest, the ears are not bothered at by now. Not at all. Okay. Eyes seems fine. The brows seems fine. And what else we need? Frankly, we don't need all of that. Let's just paint the model at the right places, so it's not going to be a, you know, it will be hidden in a game. So let's select the body. Click here on the material. Click here on skin. Besides skin, we're going to add another color, and we're going to call it. Let's call it skin. Hide faces. Let's go 1. Okay. Now let's assign it to the right group. So go to data, select the mesh. Let's go Alt Z, click on C to paint. Let's paint, I think, around this area should be fine. Around here. And don't paint too much though. This, and I believe around here should be fine. Oh, let's see. Yes, that's for the shirt. This is what we want to hide, right? And this is for the pants. Okay, maybe a little higher also, a little higher. Like this, roughly. You can always go back to Blender and do it again. I'm just showing you here the idea. And this one and that one I don't think we need. Yeah, this seems fine. Great. Great. So how do we hide it? Let's go to the material, go to here. Let's go the alpha. We're gonna click here and make a map. Image texture. Let's it doesn't, we're gonna use the color from here, but I'm just thinking of how to bake it. So let's click on new. Let's make it 2K. It doesn't matter. It just hide the faces. Let's click here. We can even copy the name from here. So let's copy the name, paste it right here. Material. Let's delete the one, or maybe move it to here. So 2K, image, connected. This is going to be our alpha. This is going to be okay. Let's save the texture, save the image, go into UV editing, select what we just made, the hide faces, click here on save it on your computer. For me, it's going to be in the textures. Now if we connect it to alpha, what do we get? Oh, right, we need to assign it. Let's go back to the mesh, click here on the data, click here on the group that we've made. We haven't made a new group for that. Let's make another group. Click on plus, and in here hide faces, then click on assign, and then if we go to here, what happens is the body is, let's connect it to the alpha. Alpha to the alpha. Okay, no, it doesn't work. Let's see why. Alpha should be 0. So basically, how can we do it, guys? The way that we can do it is we go to the faces that we selected. Okay, and while we have the faces selected, we need to choose the color, the material that we want to assign. Then we go into the data, we go into hide faces, and we assign the material, click on assign. Now it will assign the material. And if we switch to the material, we see that it's hidden. Let's bring back our clothes like this. And now when we export it into the game, it will look amazing and we don't need to worry about hiding the faces. Now let's click on the rig to export it. It's super simple. Go to here, click on export. Let's ensure that everything is in the rig. Okay, so this means the hair and the okay, otherwise we're gonna export it separately. So let's actually do that right now. Click on the hat. We're gonna rig the character, the head and the hair onto the character in Unreal instead of in here. So let's click on the hair and go File, Export, and then click on FBX. And in FBX, click here on Selected Objects. we don't need any of that. Okay, we also don't need the animation, we don't need the armature. Let's not add any bones to that. I have a preset. You can just use the preset that I'm using. Let's go make here a folder, call it Delvaria hair. Okay, in Delvaria hair, we're gonna type here FBX. You don't have to do this, but it's just for me to be a bit more organized. Click here on export. Do the same with the head. So export FBX, then go to the folder you've made. Okay, I've already exported the head, but I'm gonna delete it and do it with you guys. So in here, I'm gonna put here a head. Okay, delete it, click on export, and now we're gonna export the head. Okay, so we have everything ready. Let's click on export to export the rig itself. So the model itself in here. Again, I've already exported it, so I'm going to export it again. So to do this, you need to change from universal to humanoid, and in humanoid, to ensure that the settings are actually, for me, I think this is the settings by default. So this is what I do to export. Model 1, FBX, yeah, great. Nothing that I need to change here. Click on export. Okay, now let's open our project in Unreal and let's import it to a game. So I'll see you soon.